Sicilian defense, open, Pelikn, and Sveshnikov variations,
6.ndb5d67.nd5f511.c3bg712.x5bxf513.nc200. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. Nc6 aids in maintaining control over the d4 and e5 squares. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 provides black 2 key pawns while giving white only one. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. e5 takes space in the center and immediately attacks the knight on d4. Ndb5 gets the knight away from danger, and threatens the strong nd6+. d6 stops the threat of nd6+, supports the e5 pawn, and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. bg5 pins the knight on f6 and threatens nc3 d5. a6 kicks the knight off of the active b5 square. na3 retreats the attacked knight. It will look for a new square on c2 after white plays c2 c3 or c2 c4. b5 gains space on the queen side and threatens to fork the knights with b5 b4. bx f6 captures the knight, attacks the queen and prepares to place a knight on the d5 square. gx f6 captures the bishop, defends the e5 pawn and opens up the g-file. nd5 places the knight on a center square and attacks the pawn on f6. f5 takes space in the center and attacks the e4 pawn. c3 controls the d4 square and opens up the c2 square. Fianchetto move bg7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. x5 opens up the center and captures the f5 pawn. bx f5 develops the light-squared bishop and recaptures the f5 pawn. nc2 moves the knight toward the center. It will likely move to e3. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. It is the last book move. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. This poses a knight-winning threat. It is quite good. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is excellent. This prevents the adversary from winning a bishop. That's good. This protects a knight who was being attacked and lacked defense. It is ideal. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This stops the opponent from being able to reveal an attack on a rook while also checking the king. It is good. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent avoids some of the attacking associated with opposite side castling. It is good. This comes in several sections. That's good. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. Backs off. It is ideal. This enables the adversary to capture a pawn and gain territory. It is incorrect. That pawn's capture grants you material. It is ideal. The knight becomes more active as a result, gaining control over more of the board. It is quite good. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This defends the attacked pawn. It is best. That's a decent move. That's good. Very precise. It is best. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. It is quite good. This misses an opportunity to move a queen to safety. It is an inaccuracy. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Recaptures. This can indicate that a pawn is being attacked. It is ideal. Initially, black had the upper hand, but now the score is nearly equal. It is incorrect. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. Backs off. White is equal at this point in the endgame. It is ideal. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is quite good. This exposes a pawn attack. It is ideal. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is ideal. This is the strongest option. It is best. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame. The opposing bishop is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. It is excellent. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame.